Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Josh Williams and you're watching a regular Josh vlog. So today in my vlog, I'm going to be talking about new oncoming seniors in high school. Well, school's almost about to start and I might as well go ahead and talk about something school related, and I'm not going to school, so I decided, hey, you know what? Might as well go ahead and help you guys out, especially the ones that are seniors. So I'm pretty sure that most of you guys think of senior year as a very, very, very tough year. And trust me, I totally understand, because when it came to me and school about to start and knowing that I was a senior, I was pretty stressed out because I knew that this year was going to be a very, very tough year for me. But you'd be surprised to find out that, well, it's not really as tough as you would think it is. I mean, if anything, senior year really isn't harder than junior year. It's certainly not easier than junior year, of course, but it's not harder, really. I can totally understand why you would be worried about senior year, because this is the last year in high school. You don't know what's gonna happen. You never really know exactly in any year, to be honest with you. But senior year is the most stressful one because, well, here's a huge example. If you're one of those people who, I guess you could say, slacked off pretty much for the first and second year of high school, of course you would be stressed out, because really, you don't really actually have a chance to fail any of your classes for the first semester or the second semester. I'll tell you my tiny little bit of a story. I actually just could not afford to fail any classes during any semester. I had to literally pass every single class just so I can graduate. The reasons is because that for my first and second year of high school, I didn't really do that well. I'm not gonna get into that, maybe in another video though, but you know, I totally understand if you're one of those people who are the ones that did slack off for the first and second year, and then the third year you got a lot better, and then the fourth year, you know, now it's kind of stressful for people who were there. So there are a couple of things that I do have to tell you to probably get yourself ready for senior year. Always be focused. Don't ever slack off during senior year. It is not going to help you at all, because if you slack off, then basically what's going to happen is you're going to have to try to make up a ton amount of work just so you can go ahead and pass the class. And it's just very hard. I mean, you would mostly want your senior year to be easy and smooth and fun, of course. So basically, you just got to do your work. The most important thing to do is pass all your classes for the first semester. You just have to. It's basically a requirement by now. The other thing also is that every single senior goes through this during the second semester. It's called senioritis. Basically, when you have senioritis, it's when you really just are done with high school. You don't really want to attend classes anymore. You don't really want to do your work anymore. You just don't want to do anything, because you're about to graduate and it's basically close to the end of the year anyway. I mean, most people get senioritis sometime in the beginning of the second semester or just the second half of second semester, because you know that you're almost done with school. But even with that, especially with some people that are in certain types of positions, as in you know, need these many credits to graduate, or you need to pass these classes to graduate, don't let senioritis take over you, because if you do, there's going to be huge consequences. And if possible, you would have to do so much makeup work to just go ahead and pass it on and go ahead and actually graduate. Because trust me, it's pretty tough when it comes to making up work, because the thing is, you wouldn't want to do it, and sometimes you don't know what to do. If anything, just ask teachers for help. They will help you. I mean, depending on if your teacher is not mean or anything, of course, but still, you know, just ask teachers what your grade is, and if there's anything that you can do to help, either extra credit or makeup work or anything, you know, and they'll most likely do it, because in all honesty, teachers really don't like failing people. As much as it seems like they like failing you, in reality, they don't like failing you, unless they're that strict to the point where you just can't pass it. Then sorry, I just can't help you there. I mean, that's basically all you really need to do during your senior year, is to just go ahead and stay focused. Don't go ahead and slack off and stuff. At least the best you can do is do all your homework first, and then have fun, turn it into your teacher, do your classwork, blah, blah, blah. Another thing you would also have to do during your senior year is just don't get on your teacher's bad side, because, you know, it depends on what kind of college you want to go to, or what kind of major you want to try to major in or stuff. And you know what kind of subject it is, because if you're on your teacher's bad side, you might as well just wave goodbye to the letter of recommendation, because if anything, they're totally not going to do that. So please, please get on your teacher's good side. Don't disrespect them, turn in all your homework on time. Mostly everything that a teacher would want for you to do basically in class. That's basically the thing. Basically, just keep up what you were doing in high school. If you were a very good child in high school, or if you were a child that slacked off but you were doing better in 11th grade, and if you're that kind of person, please continue to go up during senior year, because that really will help you in the future, and it will really, really make a big impact on you. And the other thing I also want to mention is about graduation. Trust me, when it comes to graduating, it feels great to just be there, all dressed up in your cap and gowns, and just walking along all the other people and your friends that are also graduating with you, sitting in those stands, listening to the valedictorian and the principal, and just going up there, walking the stage, and actually getting your diploma. It feels amazing. Sure, in some certain instances, you don't really get your diploma. You actually go up there, get a fake diploma just for presentation, and then you go off somewhere and actually get your real diploma. Sure, yeah, but still, just getting your diploma and knowing I did it, I am out of high school, this is a new part of my life for me, and I'm going to college or doing whatever I want to do. Trust me, it feels great. And, you know, that's also something that seniors should just also think about. Yeah, you'll be stressed and stuff, but the one thing that you really should be thinking about, graduating. Getting out of there and just being done with high school. Because even though you basically have like a whole year just to graduate, it's still something to think about. It's still going to be there. And once you get closer, each second, each minute, each day, each month, everything, it's just going to be a huge weight off your shoulders. And don't even sweat it, because if you know that you're graduating when it comes to, like, say, the last week and stuff, then trust me, it will be just phenomenal. You'll be great, and then there'll be the next chapter in your life, which will be college, or whatever you chose to do, like military, or just get a job, or live off somewhere and then go to college, take a gap year or something, whatever. Then, you know, that's basically up to you. So, if anything, seniors, just go ahead and have a good year in high school, a good last year. Try to make a very good impression, and hey, maybe go ahead and tell some upcoming freshmen some good advice, or upcoming juniors some good advice, because definitely the juniors are definitely going to need your word on how senior year is going to go. You may think that it's going to be stressful, but trust me, depending on what you do, it's not going to be all that stressful. So those are my words. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you for watching. If you like, go ahead and request me on some other topics you would want me to talk about, or anything, or any type of video you would want me to do, and I'll go ahead and try to do them. Until then, I will see you guys later. This is Joshua Williams, and I am signing off. Hope you guys have a good day. See you later.